Most men fail with women before they've even said a word. They chase, they overcompensate, they try to impress, and they lose the game before it's even begun. But James Bond, he doesn't chase, he doesn't even try, and yet the most beautiful women compete for his attention. Why? Because Bond embodies 7 traits that make a man irresistible. Traits that separate him from the average guy. Traits that flip the script where women pursue him. And today, I'm breaking them down one by one. Let's get into it. Let's start with the foundation, purpose. Most men live for women. Everything they do, making money, hitting the gym, learning game, is all a strategy to attract. Bond, his mission comes first. He's not out chasing women, he's focusing on something bigger. And women can feel that. They want to be part of his world. Look at the average guy. He cancels his plans for a date, he shifts his priorities to impress a girl. He loses himself just to keep a girl interested. Bond never does, and that's exactly why he is the one that they chase. Ever notice how women are attracted to men in uniforms? Pilots, firefighters, soldiers. It's not just the uniform, it's the dedication to something bigger than themselves. Women want a man with direction, a path, a mission, and Bond embodies that completely. Trait 2, charm. Charm isn't about cracking jokes or being overly smooth, it's about effortlessness. Most guys try too hard. They overthink every word, crack too many jokes, or act overly serious. Bond, he's a natural. He speaks with conviction. He never over-explains and never gets flustered. He flirts without being needy. He's playful but never goofy. He has a masculine frame, unshaken no matter who he's with. That's the secret. He doesn't change himself to impress women. Most men mold their personality to whoever they're speaking with. Bond stays Bond. And women respect that. Watch any Bond film, he doesn't flood a woman with compliments. He doesn't treat her like a goddess. He treats her like a woman. Beautiful, but human. That's the mindset shift. Women are not meant to be worshipped. They're meant to be engaged, teased, intrigued. That's Bond's charm. Trait 3, social proof. Even though Bond's a lone wolf, he's never truly alone. He surrounds himself with high status people. He's always in company with beautiful women. And that alone is a signal of something powerful. Women trust other women's choices. If high value women want you, it tells them that you're safe, attractive, and worth chasing. That's why Bond never struggles with women. His lifestyle proves his value before he even speaks. Meanwhile, the average guy isolates himself, complains that women only want bad boys, and wonders why he never gets a date. Bond doesn't talk about his value, he demonstrates it. Look at any high status man in real life. Whether he's an athlete, CEO, or club owner, he's always surrounding himself with people that elevate him. It's not about bragging, it's about positioning, and Bond is a master of that. Trait 4 is dynamic. Bond is always moving. New cities, new missions, new environments. Women hate predictable men. They don't fantasize about the guy who's asking what you doing from the same couch every single night. They dream about the man who's unpredictable, hard to pin down, and never seems to be quite within reach. Bond never stays in one place for too long. He's always on a mission, always in control, always pushing forward. And here's the kicker. Women feel a sense of urgency when a man is always on the move. They know that if they don't act now, they might never get the chance again. Meanwhile, the average guy is always available, always waiting, always texting back instantly. And that's why women take these men for granted. Trait 5, class. Bond isn't flashy, he doesn't need to flex, but his presence alone commands respect. His suits, sharp but not loud. His watches, expensive but understated. His cars, elite but functional. The average man either overdoes it, dressing like a wannabe billionaire, or underdoes it, looking sloppy and careless. Bond, he owns his power and wealth without screaming for validation. That quiet confidence, that's what makes him irresistible. Here's what most guys don't get. It's not about what you wear, it's about how you wear it. It's about posture, presence, and energy. Bond could walk into a room with a basic black turtleneck and still outclass every guy flashing designer logos. Because class isn't bought, it's embodied. Trait 6, he's dangerous. There's a reason why women are drawn to Bond, even though he's dangerous. Because they feel safe with him. Most men fear conflict. Bond doesn't, and that's what makes him powerful. It's not about being violent, it's about being capable of violence. Women know if things go wrong, Bond can handle himself. And that's why they trust him. A man who can't be dangerous is just weak. A man who can be dangerous, but controls it, that's power. Trait 7, competence. Everything Bond does, he does well. His driving, his fighting, his shooting, even the way he orders a drink. Competence is sexy. It signals confidence, self-assurance, and mastery. Meanwhile, the average guy hesitates, second-guesses himself, and stumbles his way through life. Bond, he moves with precision, and women follow his lead. But being Bond isn't possible. He's a fictional character. But the traits that make him attractive, they are real. And the most important one, purpose. Find a mission bigger than women and suddenly everything else, confidence, charm, social proof, will fall into place. Women aren't the goal, they're the byproduct of becoming a man worth chasing. So the question is, are you going to be another nameless man chasing women, or are you going to become the man that women chase? The choice is yours.